it's definitely gotten harder in this COVID moment to go from being a workforce where you went to the same place every day and you saw each other every day and you got to, connect in these little in between moments every day. Now that we're working from our living rooms, it's it's tough to manufacture those moments that everything turns into an organized Zoom call. It just makes me wonder: are there coaching opportunities that are being missed, and how do we make them up
Oh yeah.
if you're a leader?
Yeah, it's actually one of the areas that I've been focused most on the last 3 or 4 months, Sam, as you would imagine. And yes, um, leading a team in sort of our old environment and leading our team in our existing, much more virtual environment, there are foundational elements which are the same, right? As if you ask me what's the most important element, I would say, well, it was very important that we establish trust. And that was 10 years ago, it was 10 months ago, it was 10 weeks ago, and it's today, and it's going to be going forward, right? You want to build a high performing team, you've got to get people trusting each other. Those foundational elements are the same, but the manner in which we do that has actually changed. And you described a key element. One of the things important about virtual teams is how do I get people to do what I need them to do or what I want them to do, even when I'm not watching, right? In our old environment where we're all on the same floor, I could walk out and sort of like walk the halls or look into the cubes or look into the offices, wherever my workspace was. And people would know that like that was my way to just engage with people, to get context, to drive maybe some behaviors. Now that's non-existent. And actually, I think that's one of the structural systemic things that's going to change forever. I think we're in at least some element of hybrid, virtual model going forward, probably in many industries forever. And so we have to build up like a different muscle memory, a different way of achieving some of those same virtues, right? How do I get my team to trust me? Well, to start, one of the things that I've encouraged the folks that I'm coaching and some of the organizations that I'm leading is, you got to do that daily check-in, whether it's a team huddle at the beginning of the day, sort of an agile, construct where we talk and brainstorm about what's going on. To me, it's a best practice that a leader should be doing with their team. And we need to create other environments. Maybe it's just the casual check-in, and we have to be very intentional about it. How do I just get that social contextual interaction with some of my teammates? Sometimes we have a sense around that. Many of us is like, wow, that individual, Sam's a little aloof. I haven't heard from him for a couple of days. In the old environment, yeah, I would walk by and see Sam or maybe ask him to lunch. Can't do that right now. But I can engage with them and just almost do like a little pop-up Zoom, text you and say, hey, you have 5 minutes, let's just chat, let's connect. I want to see how you're doing. It takes a little bit more effort, and it's just a new way that a leader or a manager can operate. But really, really critical in terms of creating a successful environment for your team.